Hey, this is Lonnie Richard from the Space Sharks, and you're listening to Next with Bernie Barter. Crank it up.
Welcome to Next, our Indie Wednesday podcast with your host, Bernie Barter, bringing you some excellent indie artists from around the world for your listening pleasure and getting things off to a great start today with the Space Sharks and Slow Like Tar from their latest album release, Love Bomb. Hailing from Baltimore and Boston in the U.S., some of their influences come from the likes of Led Zeppelin, Monster Magnet, Syd Barrett, Rival Sons, and Pink Floyd. And you can get their excellent music through CD Baby, and if you follow me on Facebook, Next with Bernie Barter, you can find links there to all of the great artists featured on these podcasts. And speaking of great artists, Jimi recently getting back into the social media swing of things after a bit of an absence presence, doing some regrouping and reorganizing. Make sure to check them out on social media as well as on my Facebook page to find out more about them. We have their latest single for you today, For the Broken. You're listening to Next.
She lies awake to see the sky has changed its color. A prideful man throws change at her feet. In the distance she sees the faces of a former lover. She's just a victim of the street. Go by. going crazy? Yeah, I think you made me. I give, you take, you always push me away. I love, you hate, it's always the same.
You always take and never giving back. To me it's in the past, but tell me how you really had. You always love to hate with every single breath. But since you disconnect, you see the life you wish you had. Yeah, you see the life you wish you had.
Am I going crazy? Yeah, I think you made me. 'Cause I hate the way that you make me feel. Am I going crazy? I can't, I won't bend until I break. I do, you do, it's always the same.
All I wanted was for you to understand my mind. I'm overstanding by your side, it isn't worth the time. All you wanted was to push me somewhere past the line. Push me somewhere out the side, push me somewhere out the
Am I
line.
going crazy? Yeah, I think you made me. 'Cause I hate the way that you make me feel. Am I going crazy? Always the same. Always the same. Am I going crazy? Yeah, I think you made me. 'Cause I hate the way that you make me feel. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy?
Can't change the way that you make me feel.
I think you made me.
Every time you lately, it's the way you made me.
Going crazy.
I hate the way that you make me feel.
Going crazy. Going crazy. Yeah, I think you made me. Am I going crazy?
From Ashes to New and their new single, Crazy, on next Indie Wednesday. Make sure to give them a follow on Facebook, and there you'll get quite a bit of information on them in the bio section. Also, be sure to check them out on Bands in Town. They have quite a few venue dates in the next little while coming up, so be sure to check that out and take in a great concert if you're tuning in from the area. Another excellent artist hailing from the U.S. in New York, Peter Noreika. Peter currently has 3 EPs out, which you can find links to through his social media, and check him out on Bandcamp as well, and get yourself some great music. He's currently working on more new music, and I had the privilege of hearing a little snippet of one track he's been working on. Very different sound coming up from Peter on this new material, so make sure to give him a follow so you can stay up to date on that. We have one of Peter's earlier tracks from his Metacoustic Folk EP, Make a Stand, on next.
Sun beats down, burns the flames. The west wind blows when fans of flames. Lightning comes.
white sister takes my hand. I was lost in Afghanistan. The wolves are hungry, the cupboard is dry. The rabbits are running for a piece of the pie. The white sister, the white sister. The white sister, the white sister. The white sister is wearing a cross under her dress, like lipstick in the frost. Rasputin throws his coat around her neck, around her throat. The white sister, the white sister. The white sister, the white sister. The white sister takes her time in the weeds by the telegraph line. She keeps knocking on my door. It's a song I've heard before. The white sister, the white sister. The white sister, the white sister.
Chris Watkins, Drunk Poets, and the track White Sister from his latest release, Arrhythmia's Daughters, on next Indie Wednesday. Chris hails from Alaska and quite the amazing artist with influences from the likes of Lou Reed and Bob Dylan, to name a couple. Plenty of music out there for you to get your hands on, though, through iTunes, so be sure to check that out. And I'll also have more info for you on my Next with Bernie Barter Facebook page. Don't forget to check out all of the places as well where you can listen to these podcasts, and a list of those are on my Facebook page as well. There are 4 episodes each week: Metal Monday, Indie Wednesday, Prog Alt Thursday, and Deep Friday. Deep Friday, there will be album features as well as interviews from some of the excellent indie artists featured on these podcasts. Speaking of which, make sure to check out this week's Deep Friday with DVR. Lots of great music, really terrific, informative interview to go along with that as well. So be sure to check that out. We have a track from DVR from his soon-to-be released EP, Down For You. Your Shoes on next Indie Wednesday.
Sadness
station. All the emptiness I still have to face. All the farewells, all the devastation. Wear me down till I know my place. Yeah. Till I know my place.
Neil and Adam with Walk Away on our Indie Wednesday. Terrific pop rock duo hailing from St. Louis, Missouri in the U.S., making lots of waves in the indie music world. New single also in the works, and we'll bring that to you at some point in the future. Up next, Network, hailing from San Diego, California, comprised mainly of Joe Tavano and Tony Shannon. Excellent music from them. Also check out Joe Tavano's solo work, some really beautiful piano-based tracks, which I'll be featuring as well on future episodes, and you can find out more about them through their social media. We have a track from Network today, Enough. You're listening to Next with Bernie Barter.
Touch me
running off like yours. Feel my heart not running off. I'm not running off like you. Oh, pray God, I pray for things to change, but you don't look my way. So you say it's over, but I forgot how to leave you. No one, no, nobody.
Bye Bye Moon, hailing from Denmark and not running off from the debut EP Superman, which you can find on Bandcamp. But as usual, you can find out more and how to get yourself a copy of that if you give me a follow on my Next with Bernie Barter Facebook page. So be sure to head on over and do that. Heading on over to Turin, Italy for our next artist, indie prog alternative artist Victim of Illusion. Recent third album release with Invisible Light. You can find them on social media, but also on a wide assortment of online platforms where you can get a copy of this excellent album. They're also a featured artist with Prog Magazine out in the UK with a great read on there. And also be on the lookout for information about a UK tour from them coming up at the end of September. We have a terrific track from that album for you. A New Beginning on next.
Beginning in my mind, I feel so confused in the age. Try to change, is this the only way? Discovering the other side of you, and then restart your reign. Looking for those little things you live, and your day is coming. Don't lose again, you can't lose again. I only dream in black and white, future's nothingness, but I can choose another end, opening my eyes. And you beginning in my life, without emptiness, to feel the air all over me, floating into space. I only dream in black and white, future's nothingness, but I can choose another end, opening my eyes.
A New Beginning, Victim of Illusion from the album Invisible Light, on next with Bernie Barter. That's going to wrap things up for this week's Indie Wednesday. Make sure to check out all of these great artists on my Next with Bernie Barter Facebook page, and there you can also get a list of the other platforms where you can find these podcasts. And closing out this week, also associated with Victim of Illusion, Peter Hammer, guitarist and creator of Victim of Illusion, by the way. Peter has quite a few projects out, and you can find out more about those by following him on social media. Also, a new soundtracks album just recently, Ancestral Disorder. We have a track from that to close out our show today, A Tale Called Life. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to check out Prog Alt Thursday for more great music. Have a good one.